You ready for this, Paul?
Yeah. Might be a little dry.
You might not be ready. For it is.
Oh my god. I've already had one of those.
Have you?
Yeah.
It is the Bud Light and Clamato. Whatever the fuck a Clamato is.
Where
It
do you
sounds
have
like
M in
a.
there?
What?
There's no M in there.
Clamato. It's right there. Clamato.
Oh, I was looking at the other.
Talking about me being blind. I had to go to a shady as fuck gas station to find one of those two. All the nice, clean, well-kept gas stations quit carrying it. I already have an idea in my head what this is going to taste like, which is like a Bud Light and like a cheap, nasty, off-brand V8. It's got a name like Healthy 7 or something like that.
I ain't saying a word.
I'm legitimately scared of this one.
I told you.
It just smells like Bud Light and vegetables. I'm regretting buying
Wait
this.
till you see the color.
Oh, that is not good. That's all.
Look at the chunks. It's got chunks.
This is a chunky beverage. Look at the shit floating around in there.
That's what I say, there's chunks.
This is probably not going to translate well to camera, but there is a good bit of a sediment.
It looks like somebody pissed in it with a kidney stone.
That smells like Bud Light and off-brand V8 juice.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, I'm not looking forward. I'm dreading this. At least you know what you're in for.
I know exactly what I'm in for.
I've got no idea what I'm. Do not shake in big red letters. That's off-putting. What's going to happen? Oh, it smells salty and tomato. Maybe they're going for like a Bloody Mary thing. I don't want to drink this.
I had a drink sort of like this in Mexico. It was the
I thought you were gonna say when like you were getting an intestinal X-ray.
no, it was like, so it didn't have tomato in it, but it had hot sauce, Worcestershire, and like lime and salt.
Mm-hmm.
They pour a Corona on top of that. It was pretty decent.
I bet this isn't though.
No, probably not. Fuck. God dang.
That's even worse than I imagined. That tastes like you took the runoff from a SpaghettiOs can.
There, try out of that because we just spit back into those.
It tastes like you took the runoff from a SpaghettiOs can and mixed it with malt liquor.
Yeah,
That is
bad.
That's pretty gosh. Now sit in my seat for the camera to see you.
Yeah.
Because they need to see your face for this.
Oh shit.
That was.
That taste is gonna be there forever.
Oh, I'm about to say that is a taste that lingers. That paste. That is
It
paste
just
inside of
tastes
your
like it was
mouth.
done with fucked up tomatoes.
It's like the old green and mushy one.
Yeah.
You get to sit in my special seat. Go ahead and have you a swig of that. Chris, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't introduced him before. He's along for the ride this time.
Not a beer drinker, by the way.
No, not by any means. But hey,
I would like a watered down V8.
I wouldn't just keep that thought in your mind. You'll be fine. Don't think of it as beer. Think of it as vegetable juice.
It's chunky.
It is chunky.
If you take V8 and beer and mix them, that's what this is.
Yeah, there's a little bit of chewing involved in that.
Mm.
They probably got some crazy homeless person to chew up vegetables.
Just like, all right, there's that one done.
That's pretty
That's
gross.
what it tastes like. Yeah, that's not good at all.
I'm not a big V8 fan anyway.
I'm not either.
If you like V8 and you like beer, it's actually not that bad. Add a little bit of hot sauce, I think it tastes better.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's better than that isn't saying much though.
No.
Making Bloody Mary out of it might not be too bad. Just because it's got the V8 taste.
I will respectfully disagree with that sentiment, and I'm going to pour that shit down the fucking sink.
Yeah.
That's not alcohol abuse. That is a mercy kill.
That is gonna add
Son of a bitch. This, I was actually gonna buy one of these earlier.
Now, how about yours?
I don't have one. I only
You only
got
got
two.
two? Oh,
Yeah, because they didn't
Well,
have anything else that was good enough.
you mean terrible enough?
Yeah. Because evidently you can't buy single beers within the city limits here. So you have to go outside the city limits to buy it.
Well, I had to go to a Emmanuel County to get those because I live in a dry county, which makes all kinds of sense for a college town. Here we have the Old English 800. Look upon ye in
The 800 or
despair.
1800.
It's 8. Doesn't matter.
I thought it said boot.
Thank you, Chris. It is an 800, 18 ounces, in a clear bottle, no less. Your magical finger
I
away.
wonder how long that son of a bitch has been on the shelf.
I know it's flashbacks to the Magnum. Flashbacks
I
to the
almost bought us
Magnum.
another one of those.
Please, I'm glad you didn't. I will say.
I can smell that son of a bitch from here.
Oh, I can smell it from over here.
They brewed that son of it straight up a homeless guy's armpits. They just skinned the fucking armpits, man, and just
I think
From the brew-
I think a skunk fell into the vat.
what the
I
fuck?
think a skunk fell into the vat and there's. Ah, fuck it.
It smells, like I said before, like a fucking hobo's armpits.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's unleash the deliciousness.
God.
The big. That smell really catches you off guard if you're not prepared for it.
You have to smell the
Just wait till
hobo.
you mix all of them.
That's as much as
Son
I'm.
of a bitch.
That's as much as I'm pouring of
And just
that.
poured it in the glass. It'll fill up this room, man. We gotta get a smell out of here before my dad gets back.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh, tap dancing Jesus.
Motherfuck.
I do have something to say about that, but I'm going to wait until we try it to say it.
That son of a bitch, man.
The big question is it going to be worse than the Magnum?
Ooh, there's shit floating around in it, man. Look.
It's just sea monkeys, they're fine. I don't really have anything in mind.
Look at that.
Okay, there's shit floating in yours, but... So you got the bottom of the bottle
Ooh.
where all it's settled at.
It's the skin particles from the homeless man.
The dandruff flakes.
Fucking A, dude.
Is it going to be worse than the Magnum, though?
Ain't no fucking way. Nope.
I think he likes it.
No.
That's fucking horrible, dude.
That... Yeah, that's not good by any means.
I take back what I said about Bud Light. If you try some of the malt liquors, Bud Light is like,
Perfectly acceptable.
yeah. I mean,
Now, I will say, I do have a confession to make. That probably wouldn't have been as bad if it hadn't been sitting in the back of the truck for like a month. In the heat and the sunlight.
well, it don't expire until January of 2016.
Yeah, see, we're fine then.
Oh, God.
The good news is, though, I got you, my friend, something nice to wash it down with. Because I'm that nice of a guy.
Oh, it's underneath?
It is underneath, so it would be ice cold.
You had to hide it.
Only now, the ice has formed one giant cube, and I can't get it out. Ice pick action here. Yeah, it's in there. You got it?
Yep.
Yay! Sipping mud. Ooh, fizzy. Go ahead and crack yours open. We can end this on a positive note.
That son of a bitch smells good.
It tastes pretty good. Well, I think we've earned this.
That's good.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher, doesn't it?
It does.
What is it?
Jack Daniel's Watermelon Punch.
It's good.
Available at your local liquor store.
I'll save you a little bit in the bottom.
You might. I had to hide that from me to save you one.
That could be very dangerous.
It is.
The Jack Daniels and Coke one's pretty good too.
I hadn't tried that one. I thought it looked good, but I bought that because I know I liked it, and 5 of them didn't last me any time at all. Meanwhile, you already know the story on the Mississippi Mud, and it is quite delicious.
It is.
It is quite tasty. And reasonably priced for the amount you get as well. So, closing thoughts?
Save your money, buy good beer.
It's usually the, just get my finger stuck in the hole. There we go. Shit!
It smells like ass, but it tastes like
It smells like somebody fucking.
Died over here.
Yeah.
Of all the fucking drinks I had to accidentally knock over, dude, I'm gonna have to get a walk. Well, I'm gonna have to legitimately like power scrub this motherfucker.
I want to mix all of them together and see what it smells like.
Paul, don't do it.
that. That's
Well, there's some
gotta be-
Clamato right here. You can't, dude. Smell the counter.
I want to smell the counter.
Smell
I smelled
the
a little bit in the bottle there.
Smell the fucking counter.
I know this trick. Holy shit!
Yeah. That's bad.
It's not going away.
No, it's not.
It's not going away.
It's not going anywhere.
Pour the V8 on.
Hey, you get no, that gives me a really good idea because you get rid of skunk smell by bathing in tomato juice. That's skunk, and we have tomato beer,
Yeah.
so we can just pour that all over the bar, and theoretically that would dissipate the smell entirely. Now you know we're gonna have to take a taste of that.
I ain't gonna know one more.
Why did you do this?
That needs to be mixed.
I was gonna say you might want to mix it.
Let's give it a swirl.
Oh, it's mixing.
It's all different weights and volumes. Why don't we get in a camera for this?
Yeah.
Like legit, I'm gonna have to like get some bleach on that motherfucker. God.
It actually don't have a smell.
all the negative smell kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a smell, but it's a confusing smell.
Very confusing.
Yeah, see what you make of that.
Still smells like beer.
Ooh, do I want to do this?
You have to.
Dude, look at the fucking like particulates in there.
It just settled, man.
This looks like the inside of like a 60-year-old gas tank.
Have you ever seen pee that's like stayed in the bottle and just been sitting in the sun for forever?
Need to go to church. That's one of the. That's one of the worst things I've ever willingly put into my
That's
bag.
the funkiest tasting shit I've ever had in my whole life, man.
That's too much funk. That is too much funk. That's one of the worst things I've ever willingly put into my body. Chris, no, don't do it.
You can still, even though you put less of the V8 crap
You can
in there,
taste
you
that
still-
more than anything. Though.
Exactly.
It's like that with malt liquor and Ice House,
Exactly.
Pretty bad.
which it did not need. Well, this has been a.
I didn't drink my good drink now.
I still got like 30 ounces of mine. I have a quart for $4. Excellent value. Well, I'm going to take some bleach to the countertop here and try to kill this aroma, which is still rather potent, I might add.
Yeah.
And We thank you for tuning in, as always. Have any beer you'd like us to try? Leave it in the comments. We'll see if we can't track it down. As always, I'm Shane, this is Paul, and we'll see you next time on Beer Hunters. And that was Chris.